Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is Lighthouse. My name is Light. Excuse me. I hope everybody has been well, healing, purging, transmuting. As always, I'd like to thank my angels, my archangels, my guides, my ancestors, the divine, my deities, the divine, for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. They said crystals and White Castle significant. Or the name crystals, Gemini. They said sprouts, and then they said sprocket, and then they said spud. They show me this Toy Story movies. We've just finished washing. Maybe somebody washing dishes, washing clothes, or needs to. They said somebody needs to clean up. They said clean up, queen. Keep your chin up, keep your head up, Tupac. Keep your head up, and you can get through this. I'm doing a general. Whoever needs to hear it, wisdom, because there's a lot going on right now, and wisdom is needed. Wisdom and knowledge is needed. All right, I got a few decks out today. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 cards from each deck. What do the collective need to know? What's coming? What's being hidden? What do we need to know? They said 30, flirty, and thriving. What's that? 13 going on 30? Time to get your hustle on. They said hustle and flow. That's right. And 144 is a frequency, not a number. Well, dream big, start small, take action right now. That's right. They said hustle, put some fire under your ass. I'm hearing break up to make up. They said 2 more cards. Time to get your hustle on. Dream big, start small, take action right now. That's right. They said ahora. Right now. A goal without a plan is just a wish. They said pipe dreams if you don't put some action. You're not alone. They're singing you are not alone. And then they're showing me my heaven, talking to heaven cards. You are not alone. That card has a lighthouse on it. You are not alone. You might feel lonely. They said if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. And then they said New York on the cover, Night at Natalie. So the name Natalie is significant. You got this. You manifested this. This is the life that you asked for. So whatever you asked for, the universe is setting it up. Setting you up for, they said setting you up for failure. No, the universe is not setting you up for failure. I mean, if you speak that into the universe, that's what we will get. We're not talking, we're powerful. You have the choice. You can speak life or death. We're too powerful to be manifesting mediocrity. Tighten it up. I read that on a meme. We are way too powerful to be manifesting mediocrity. Tighten up. Oh, me, I need to tighten some muscles up because have been absolutely exhausted, but I've been more and more active because, my weight has always gone up and down my entire life. I've been real sore, real tender, but I started dancing this morning. Get moving, get your heart pumping. It's a cardio, dance, stretch, do things that make you happy, paint, bring the joy back into your life. We're receiving rewards right now. We're going places. That's exactly right. You are not alone. Start learning how to write things down, manifest, speak as if they're already so. Like I said, it's already done. Now it's just about aligning with the timeline in which it is an actual reality. Thank you for my infinite wealth. Thank you for my ancestors' wealth. Thank you for my ancestral healing. Thank you for my healing. Thank you for my children's healing. Whatever you want, say thank you. It is already done. Thank you. Thank you. What do the collective need to know? Words of wisdom from the angels, the ancestors. Pathway comes out again, and family room comes upside down. So they said, go your own way, Fleetwood Mac. And then they said Craig Mack, and then they said Return of the Mac. They said McDaniel's Farm. I know that's in Snell Vegas, I used to call it. McDaniel's Farm. They said McDonald's and McDowell's. And all 3 of them are names. Pathway comes up again, and I feel like that's the last card. They said somebody, mama, a hoe. 629 is, and 29 6. They said somebody's mature woman, mature mother or mother figure. They said, shit, damn motherfucker. Guess what? They said disconnected from the crown chakra. They didn't get the message. They said, Biggie said, didn't I tell you not to fuck with me? You didn't get the message. You should have been concerned and you weren't. And then they said, message. That's right. You are not going anywhere. This always reminds me of the house that we used to live in Snell Vegas. The bay windows. They said the Bay Area is significant. And then they show me that movie, Old School. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Yes, poverty consciousness. They said Mo can't step. He's mine. You made a had him once, but I'm got him all the time. They said, you can't sleep at night. Wow. You was being childish you were being childish the child is not. The kid is not my son. Billie Jean, William. They said Janelle. They said Jean. They said Jeanette. The Jays. They said Jason and Jacob. Change is coming, okay? Change is coming. They said a change gonna come. Sam Cooke. And then they said Sammy and what is it? The versus battle? Sammy versus Mario and all them people. Or Marion versus Sammy. I forgot who it was. Omarion versus Mario. All right, wisdom. 20, self-assurance. The 20 card in the wisdom deck, okay? The 20 card in the tarot deck is judgment. The 20 card in the Kipper deck is house. They said rest assured. They said somebody's uncle looks like this. That person is a wisdom keeper. Excuse me. Number 20, let's see what this says. As you begin to accept that life has its own plans and flow, they said ebb and flow, hustle and flow. You might also begin to stop interfering with the process at a mental level. As you begin to accept that life has its own plans and flow, you also begin to stop interfering with the process at a mental level. They said trust the process. Allow the universe to bring you what you want. If everything that you have been asking for is coming in a different way, you have to accept that because your plans are not God's plans. You tell God your plans and they laugh. God always wants the best, the highest, the grandest version of you, for you. They said God is you. He is I and I am him. That's what they said. So some people are not allowing the process. Trust the process. Stop listening to other people who don't know. Look at these people that you're listening to. What have they done in their life? What changes have they made? Who have they helped? What fruit is on their tree? Stop asking motherfuckers who don't know. Just because they've been your family, just because they're your friends, neighbors, people who you used to talk to about maybe things that you did know about. That was different. They said that was then, this is now. And then they said sisterhood of the traveling plants. That was then, this is now. Season, reason, lifetime. When you grow in vibration, it's not conducive to listen to people who do not know. The fuck? Just because you're older doesn't mean you know. That's like, somebody talking to me, you talking to a welder or a plumber about, you know what I'm saying? Some shit that a doctor would know or a banker would know. How would they know? They say everybody stay in their own lane. A lot of people don't listen to other people because, a lot of people don't listen to other people because they don't know. A lot of people don't listen to other people because they think they know it all, but you can learn something from a baby. So you pick sense from nonsense. You listen to everything if it within reason. You listen to everything if it serves you. Just because it doesn't, just because you don't agree with it, doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen to it and get everybody's point of view on it. My wisdom story. Ever since I could hold a bow in my hand, they said bow and arrow, Sagittarius, Archer. And they said temperance energy, which is a 14 card. And maybe somebody's child, I'm getting child 14 to 20 years old. Ever since I could hold a bow in my hand, I envisioned my career as a violinist. They said she wanted a pianist. When other children played in the grass, I played my scales. My mind was constantly thinking about the future, planning my next piece, where I'd play, or whom I'd impress. Once I began performing, my mind was consumed with either obsessions about the next performance or agonizing regrets over the last one. Like I always state in my readings, meditate, keep the little voice quiet. The little voice does not recognize that it is a program and it is not in alignment with your soul's true will, reality. Um, the little voice meditation is imperative because it keeps you, when you don't meditate, the little voice keeps you what if, what if, what if. That's, thinking about the future that hasn't even come yet, or remember when, keeping you in the past. If you keep yourself in the past, if you keep being anxious about the future, you cannot stay present. And in the present is the present is a gift, because that's the only place that you can manifest. That's the only place that you can feel free and feel in alignment with the creator's flow. While my music moved people to tears, it just kept me moving. I was always on my way from here to there, living on airplanes and stages. I knew the music so well I didn't even have to listen. I could worry about my next flight without missing a note. They said rote, R-O-T-E. Some things are just by memory. And then they said habit is unconscious. I could worry about my next flight without missing a note. Sometimes after concerts, surrounded by fans, my eyes would glaze over as if I were absent. Like I said, present. That's the difference. That's the opposite of absent. Present. And then they said, that's the roll call. It's the roll call. It's the roll call. It's the roll call. What's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the phone with Alicia Andre? Lisa Andre, but Alicia comes out, or Alicia. Sometimes after concerts, surrounded by fans, my eyes would glaze over as if I were absent, but most of the time I was as hectic as a hiveless bee, constantly checking, calling, texting, practicing, scheduling, traveling, performing, and traveling again. I was lost in a life of success and superficiality. Ooh, as you see, musicians and artists, they said, I'm with the band, man. And then they said this one time at band camp, until one day I was stranded in an airport with thousands of people waiting for me in another city, all because of a lousy storm. In a rage, I roared, throwing my briefcase onto the floor and sending hundreds of loose sheets of music into the air. The strangest thing happened as they cascaded like snowflakes in the room. They said Snowflake is a pet's name. I started laughing hysterically. Soon the people around me joined in. Before I knew it, I picked up my violin and started playing just for fun. It felt like a symphony of angels. They said, Monica, street symphony. It felt like a symphony of angels, and then they said, Monica, angel of mine. It felt like a symphony of angels were playing through my instruments. Tears of joy streamed down my face. I had never been so present. The spirits of everyone were lifted, and from that moment on, I knew that everything was going to be okay. They said everything is going to be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, then it's not the end. My gift to you, I come to bring you great relief. Your mind may be busy telling you what to do. That is okay. For in this moment, I invite you to smile tenderly at your sweet, worried mind. They said, sweet baby Ray, so maybe somebody's grilling. Grilling is therapy. You know that everything is going to be all right now. There is nothing to do, nothing to make happen, nothing to worry about, nothing to regret. Not in this moment. Just take a deep breath and know that your life is on the hands of something far greater than you could ever imagine. My voice is cracking because this part resonates with me as well. They said, everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Right now, they said hopeful vibes. And they said it's a celebration, bitches. Right now, there's nothing to do, nothing to make happen, nothing to worry about, nothing to regret, nothing in this moment. Just take a deep breath and know that your life is in the hands of something far greater than you could ever imagine, to infinity and beyond. They said, even if you can't feel at one with this moment, you are absolutely here right now. I promise you that. Rejoice in the wonder of presence, and genuine self-assurance will be your reward. They said quilting, patchwork. Some people are embroidering, quilting, sewing, patchwork. Some people are making wigs. They're showing me Due Date, the movie, when he was like, he got a perm, and they're like, what? Who the fuck gets a perm anymore? Then he was like, just kidding. They said, rest assured. Questions for contemplation. Do you feel absent from your life? You're going through the motions, but you're not really here. Well, that's what happened to me. I was tired of being a bystander in my life, and so I took action. I took the reins. I made a choice to be my best, grandest highest. They said I'm living my best life, and I'm not going back and forth with you ninjas. And then they said, Aaliyah, back and forth, back and forth. Do you feel absent from your life, like you're going through the motions, but you're not really there? Does it feel impossible for you to show up? Are you afraid of what might happen, or what you might feel if you dropped all of that hectic activity? A lot of people have problems disconnecting from, they said, identity. That's an actual one of the cards in this deck is called Identity. I had a book called Identity, and I'm not even gonna get into that right now. You don't deserve my motherfucking energy. But yeah, they said no ID. Get IDs for your children. Get ID. They said make sure your IDs are updated and current. Remember when they say, expired IDs are not accepted? Like, what the fuck? Just because it's expired, does that make it not true? That shit used to make me fucking holler. And it still does make me chuckle. Like, what? But anyway, have your IDs updated. Make sure your address is updated. Make sure, get IDs for your children, even if they're under 18 in your state. School ID is okay, but you need a state ID. Get state IDs. Get IDs for your children. Just be on the safe side. They said Sound Shore. And then they said, isn't Sound Shore Newer Shore? Sound Shore Hospital? I don't know. But maybe they're different Sound Shores. And then they said North Shore Animal League. In what situations and with whom do you find it easy to be present? Which is more challenging? Spend a few minutes in front of a mirror. Look in your eyes. Is anyone home? See if you can become even more present. Can you find a way to relax? Notice the thoughts and feelings arise as you look into your eyes. Write what you learned from this experience in your journal. All right. Yeah, see this? You see, I'm just a medium. They show me shit, and they were showing me my book Identity, T.D. Jakes. This is the Sorting Hat. Identity. This connection between me and Voldemort. This connection between me and Voldemort, what if the reason for it is that I'm becoming more like him? I just feel so angry all the time. And what if after everything that I've been through, something's gone wrong inside me? What if I'm becoming bad? Harry Potter and the Phoenix, and the Order of the Phoenix. They said you are the Oracle in the Matrix. You are the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. You are the cycle breaker. We go through literal hell on earth, breaking these karmic cycles for us and other family members, other ancestors that were not able to, for whatever myriad of reasons, throughout the lifetimes and generations. We go through literal hell to bring heaven on earth. So the fact that you're still smiling, that you're still here, you have done it. You are doing it now. Don't let that little voice get you down, and other people talk you into. They said backsliding. They said don't let other people who don't know, who are not there, who don't want that for their life. Yeah, they said get with like-minded individuals. Find your soul family. We all have moments when we don't act our best due to stress or anger or grief. Has there been a time when you've ever doubted your own innate goodness? They're showing me Wonder Bread. If there's something that you're struggling with now, what sort of actions can you take to overcome these circumstances? Or should you, like Harry, go a little easier on yourself considering the overall situation? They said don't be so hard on yourself. The world is already hard on you. Even if you made a mistake, it's part of the process. Trust the process, learn, allow yourself to make a mistake. Nobody's perfect, not even Virgos. They said, can you imagine that? Leaders of the resistance. Leaders of the resistance. That's who the fuck we are, man. They said shadow and light, there's no difference. They said, and then they said, recognizing that God and Satan are twin flames and they're both aspects of you. That shit hit me hard. Remember I told you we are here. There are no victims, no villains. We're here on a learning, they said a learning curve. You have to believe in yourself. You're not alone. Start calling on your ancestors, your guides. Then start calling on whoever you need to talk to. Start calling on the divine. Start asking them to show you things. Confidence comes up upside down because you're not confident in what I am saying. They said travel. What is it? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, walking away. And then they said, this is the card right side up. They said Amtrak. Coach, and then they said Coachella. Amtrak. Dragons, slay them all, came up. It said Xena, warrior princess. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Treat your body like the palace that it is. We were taught your body is a temple, treat it as such. My body is still a temple. The number 4 card, excuse me, guys. The number 4 card is the Emperor card. Emperor and Empress. That's right, the mirror. It's like I'm a mirror. Oh, I'm already looking back at me. It says 45 is significant. 23 and 45. So Michael Jordan, MJ. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. Like I said, speak life. We have the power to speak life. What do you choose? Somebody is building bookshelves. Remember when we had stars and stuff? Some people have, we had the glow-in-the-dark stars on our ceilings in high school and junior high. They said a ficus plant. Some people have artificial plants, real plants. Both are good for the aesthetic. Some people are building bookshelves. Some people are work at the library. They said library sciences. 5 is the Hierophant card. That's right. Reach for the stars. They said moonology. Start manifesting. You have the power. You have the power. It's your life. You do not need somebody to fix you. You are gold. They said all gold, everything. Ginger hair. They said the cowardly lion. I know I have ginger hair. They said Goldilocks and the 3 little bears. That's right. They said living my life like it's gold. And Jill stopped. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown. And Jill came tumbling after. That's right. People make mistakes and it is part of the process. How are you going to learn if you don't make a mistake? 17 again. 17 again. Be honest with yourself. They said if you fucked up, be honest with yourself. Take accountability. Accept responsibility. Accept accountability for your own actions. Stop blaming everybody for everything. They don't have that power. Come home to yourself. Paint the sun back into your sky. Do not doubt your worth. Remember, self-assurance came out? And the number 20 came out. That's why I said Lighthouse, bitches, to the ever-expanding cosmos. And of course, there you go. I know I love to read. I absolutely love to read. I rubbed in my belly when I was pregnant with my daughters. I love to read. I love to expand my mind. I always did, even before I knew I was an intuitive, a clairvoyant, a medium, the messenger. Pink hair, they said rainbow hair is significant. People are flowers, planting, like I said. Some people have a green thumb. Some people are just buying flowers for other people. They said get well soon. Some people are in the hospital. Some people are dyeing their hair. Some people do hair. Some people, there you go. There's a hermit's lantern. The 209 is significant and 920 is significant, or any combination of the letters. Paint the sun back into your sky. You've earned all your stripes. That's right. They said some people have stretch marks. Those damn it. Those are from yeah. That's from being a mom. You know, that's from being a mom. I know I have stretch marks on across my belly, the lower. Not many anymore, but I still have a few from pregnancy. Goddess Lakshmi. I did all of that, and she came out on top. Goddess Lakshmi is prosperity, beauty, and fortune. Yeah, they said beauty is her name. Teal is, they said, the violet ray of transmutation and the teal ray of change. 28, my mother was 28 when he passed into the other dimension. What's going on, big bruh? They say, you mad, bruh? My brother is married and has children in the other dimension. Okay, let's see. Lakshmi is 28. Let's see. Thoth is significant to Hootie, the hermit. Like I said, the lantern. You've seen the lantern on the last card. Some people do glass blowing. Some people do glass making, stained glass, woodworking, weaving, wood burning. Some people chop down trees. They said axe. The axe. And some people are given a lot of things, the axe. Ganesha is significant. Lakshmi. Keywords: prosperity, beauty, fortune. Goddess Lakshmi is a Hindu goddess of prosperity, fortune, and beauty. She is respected and revered in the Buddhist and Jain, Jain paths, as well as the New Age and other spiritual belief systems. Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and can be called upon for any issues relating to money, finances, abundance, and material wealth. Connecting you to the energy of prosperity consciousness. Lakshmi shows you that money is energy, and true wealth and abundance is not about how much money, it's not all about how much money you have in the bank. It is a feeling, an energy, a way of being. You must feel, you must act as if, you must be grateful for what you have. The universe gives you more. Like I said, gratitude is the secret to manifestation. When you are constantly in the frequency of gratitude, you can't lose. It said the oracle for this card: prosperity now. Stay in the gratitude for all you have, no matter how much. Like I said, use your wealth in ways to light up your heart and soul. Remember that prosperity is not a number, it is a state of being. When you feel like you do not have enough, go give to others. Give time, money, energy, clothes, clean out your closet, go to Goodwill, revamp your closet, help other people. That's how I get through my shit. I help other people. When you give, no matter how much you think that you do not have, you cannot give something that you don't have. So when you give, you are grateful. Even if, get in the mind, my dad used to tell us, do not look for thanks. And I never understood that. I mean, I could kind of understood it. I never, shot him down about it, but I didn't fully understand. Now I completely understand. Don't look for thanks. When you're detached from things, when you do things without, I do a lot of things. I never hear thanks. From certain people. That doesn't mean that I don't still find joy in doing them. Whether or not people want to tell you thanks should have no bearing on what you're actually doing, because that is the ego. And that's why you have to meditate. Quiet that ego, quiet the little voice. It stands for edging God out. Love and relationships. Share your wealth with your loved ones. Be generous with your time, money, energy, skills, or talents, like I was saying. Volunteer, sign up for working with children, a daycare or a nursery school, or they said geriatrics and pediatrics, a nursing home. Work, be grateful for the prosperity that flows into your life through the work that you do. Ask for a raise or look for better paying work, but still being grateful for what you have earning in the here and now. It's a Luther Vandross, here and now. I promise to love faithfully. You're all I need. That's right. Home. They said, home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me around. I feel numb. Talking Heads, this must be the place. I fucking love this song. Talking Heads, this must be the place. Home is where I want to be. Place a statue of liberty, bitches, image of Lakshmi. They said lack. A lot of people been in lack and poverty consciousness, and that is the default unless you reprogram yourself. Lack and poverty consciousness is the default of the ego and the cycles that we're breaking unless you rise up out the matrix, quiet your ego, regain self-confidence enough to listen to your ish. Yeah, listen to your ish. Listen to your ish. Own your ish. Listen to your intuition is what I meant to say. And then they said, one wish. I had one wish. Ray J. Listen to your intuition, gain the confidence that you need, start writing things down, start calling on the higher power. They said, higher power. I always laugh about that night at the museum. Get a job, do things, have the courage and the bravery. When you, They said fortune favors the brave. When you step out of the box, which is your comfort zone, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. You might not be able to see where you're standing, where you're going. You feel like you're walking on a tightrope, and most times you are. But the universe got you. They said, we got you, baby. You heard that horn? They said, when the saints come marching in, they said, the fleur-de-lis, New Orleans is significant. And then they said, Geechee, Gullah Island, Geechee. I always felt that the Geechee sound West Indian to me. Place a statue or image of Lakshmi in your home to honor her and your prosperity journey. Create a money altar. Do your money manifestations and your money mantras. Write, have a gratitude journal. These are my own 2 cents. Money, enjoy your prosperity and abundance, well-being. Look at the ways prosperity shows up in your life. Focus on gratitude. Take a spa day. Do something to honor your own beauty. They said clean out your closet. Poshmark. They said upsell. If you're into that, resell your clothes for money. They said go to the pawn shop, things that you don't need, clear out your shit. When you clear out your shit, you remember that you have things that you didn't even know you had. Sometimes you don't need to buy anything because you already got it. The magician always has all his tools, even if they don't know that yet. Clear out your shit. They said, I'm sorry, mama. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Yeah, clean out your closet. Look at what you have. Try on clothes. Have a fashion show. Take pictures of what you need, what you want. Manifest. Put things in shopping carts. That's what I do. That's helped me manifest. If I see it, I want it. I put it in the shopping cart, and when I have the money, I buy it. That's one of the ways I manifest. Let me finish reading. It says spirituality, well-being. Look at all the ways prosperity shows up in your life. Focus on gratitude. Take a spa day. Do something to honor your own beauty. Paint your nails. Take a spa day. Get a massage. Go to dinner with friends. They said friends with money. That's right. Go visit a friend. They said eat, pray, love, meditate. Ground your energy and know that you have the power. They said the Jacksons, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? At 4 a.m, I was moved to, I couldn't sleep last night, tossing and turning. I was moved to watch that video, and bawl my eyes out watching that video. Watch it. Spirituality. Work with and activate your prosperity consciousness by connecting with prosperity as an energy. A lot of people, let me finish this and I'll give you that little tidbit of info. A feeling and a consciousness that you can only embody and carry with you. Work with and activate they said cultivate. Work with and activate your prosperity consciousness for farmers. Wow. They said farmers, boom, 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 boom. Some people need insurance. They said check farmers. Check, sometimes you got to think outside the box. Like I said, step outside the box. You won't regret it. And then some people are farmers. Work with and activate your prosperity consciousness by connecting with prosperity as an energy, a feeling, and a consciousness that you can embody and carry with you. Visualize the energy of prosperity pouring into and through you, filling your auric fields. Call on Lakshmi for assistance with financial issues, needing money quickly. They said bay leaves and black eyed peas. Look those up in regards to money manifestation. Money spells, feeling abundant. And then they said look up money water spells. Feeling abundant and prosperous no matter how much money you have in the bank. They said, I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you drank? I got money in the bank. That's my shit. Investments, inheritance, promotions, and pay raises, bills and fines. Like I said, some people, they said you need to revamp your budget. Go through, look at what you can cut down on, cut off, half the shit that you don't need. Some things you're being charged for, didn't realize. A lot of things you can get refunds on. Get your shit together. Get your mind right. Start writing things down. Make a list of things you got to do. Handle it. Go down the list. Do it. When you make the list, I used to tell a lot of people, make lists. Oh, I got it all up here. Okay. Not realizing the ego has a fucking filter. A huge filter. Not realizing that the mind, the conscious mind, has billions of thoughts every day. So if you do not keep crystal, laser clear focus on those thoughts, you're going to be like most motherfuckers in the Matrix. You hear me? Lost. They said, brother, you're lost. Well, I hope that helps because it damn sure helped me. I'm feeling a lot better. Take a shower. Like I said, get a massage. Do things for you. Live your life. They said beacon of light, goddess of light, god of light. This is what the fuck we're here, anchoring this light. And my lower back has been absolutely fucking killing me because my lower throck. They said full throttle. Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angels. Come on. That's right. Independent. Question. You are magical. You are light. You are the cycle breaker. You are the oracle in the matrix. You are the light keeper. You are a bringer of the dawn. This is a new day, ladies and gentlemen, a new day. We are here now on New Earth. You guys be well. See you next video.